Hey guys, Mantasmotoman here. I apologize for the very long delay. I know I did the first part of the Hyosung GT125R review. Those were the good bits, and then we stopped at a bunch of traffic lights, and I was meant to continue on and talk about the bad things. But problem occurred when I was looking at my videos on the file folder, and I was trying to empty some out of the drift, and I didn't upload the videos from when I took the footage that day onto the computer. And when I was deleting the videos, I deleted the part where I was talking about the bad bits, so that's gone. Once deleted out of the drift from the drift folder, it just disappears, doesn't go to your recycling bin or anything, so that was completely wiped. So I have to make a new part, so might as well do it now. So I guess I'll start off going from front to back. So at the very front, the biggest problem you're gonna face are the lights. And I mean, the lights are very poor in this bike. And by that I mean I'm riding along with my friend here, he's right behind me, and comparing our two lights, there's nothing to compare. I mean, bicycle lights are better than these lights, and that's the high beam is slightly better than the low beam, but it's still really bad. What you can do to resolve this issue is get those 90% brighter lights from like Halford or something. They're about 20 pounds a piece, which is really expensive. And then what you need to do is rewire the wire going from the headlight to the relay, both of them, low beam and high beam, to something a bit more thicker. I mean, significantly more thicker, to that would be able to handle the current passing through into the lights, so they would be brighter. So that's one way to resolve it. Otherwise, you get the halogen, whatever you want to pronounce it, like kit, like 35 volts, or even more powerful ones. There's 55, there's 75, there's 90, but people that don't recommend you go above 75. That's a bit overkill. You can burn your headlight cover and everything, but it's also illegal here in the UK unless you do it properly, with proper reflectors, etc. So that's a problem. Moving on, the speedometer, at least what I'm faced with, is the thing that picks up the speed. Can sometimes get really corrupt, or not corrupt, but it's really vulnerable, I would say. It's a better term, because on my bike they say you replaced 3, and what happens is you're driving along and then I don't know what, it gets stuck or something. The weak teeth that measure it, they get stuck, and then when they get stuck, because it's made out of really soft metal, they just wear off completely, and your speedometer says 0, and I replaced 3, and none of them lasted me over a couple of weeks. So I'm not sure if it's a fault of the Hyosung or it's just my bike, but that's another problem I faced. Another thing, I suppose, the bike does get a lot of vibrations when you're riding along, and especially on very high revs. But I mean, it's a 125, it's a medium budget sort of bike. You don't expect anything fancy from it. But yeah, a lot of vibrations coming from the foot pegs, actually, most of which, and it's actually on the right side, and a bit in the handlebars, but that's not too bad. Another thing I suppose I should mention is, if you're gonna get a Hyosung, try your best to get the electronically fuel injected version rather than the carburetor, because what you're gonna find is you're gonna face a couple of problems with the carburetor. Firstly, you're gonna have to clean it, and when you clean it, you have to be really careful, because this is a '08 model, and it's an '08 car. Someone previously before me tried to open it up and clean it out, and what happens is it's basically held together by screws, and over time those screws, metal isn't very hard, so what happens is those screws get rounded, and then when they're rounded they're hard to
rain on 'em.